I usually shake it just a little bit because sometimes they stick in sterilization. Okay, so if you shake it just a little bit, it loosens it up and it falls in easier. So you put it right here, and I don't have my contact in so I can't see, but shake it, oops, as I said that, and there it is, okay? Now, the only time this will happen is when it's turned off, but when I hit this button, I wish I was doing magic tricks, but this will chatter a little bit, okay? And that chatter, some people would tell you that's our calibration. It's really not. We don't have to calibrate.
Do you have to hold it up like that?
Yeah, I suggest holding it up. I suggest getting in a habit of holding it up because after a while, this will lose magnetization, so it'll fall out on you, and you'll go to do it for the patient, or you'll go toward the patient, and it'll start to slide out, and it'll freak everybody out. So what you always want to do, if you hold it this way, you're not fighting gravity, and then you just hit that button, and then the probes magnetize them, okay? So, I've started teaching people how to do it a little differently than I did before. And the way I did it before was, I told you to, and I'll do it on myself the way I used to teach it. And I put it here, I look straight out. The whole key is getting this parallel to the floor, okay? So, a long tone tells me I'm done. I just took 6 readings of my eye, okay? You don't need any anesthetic drop. If you were certain, if the patient had a little trauma, what you might put in if you have any refresh, tears, lubricating tears, you might put something like that in. In ophthalmology, typically the only people that ever complain about this is severe dry eye patients, okay? But other than that, you don't need any anesthetic.
Does it touch the cornea though?
It does touch the cornea. It bounces off the cornea. The way it works, the way it measures pressure is from the time it touches the cornea till the time it leaves the cornea. Now, you can fool it, and if you'll get a higher pressure if you're too close. The range is 4 to 8 millimeters from the end of the probe to the cornea, okay? This silver collar right here is 8 millimeters, okay? So you can kind of use that as a gauge, okay? And the key is getting it centered of the cornea. So try to get it as in the middle of the pupil the best you can. Think of a basketball. This has a round tip on the probe. Think of a basketball. If I hit it straight down, it's going to bounce straight back up. But if I hit it off to the side or something at an angle, it's going to bounce at an angle, and then we won't get a reading. Okay. So I can't even see what I got. But anyway, it's really easy to use once you get the hang of it. But you have to